King David Ministry, trying to promote the law, reading for you. You gotta keep on doing it daily, so it stays in your heart. Show the Most High you love Him by keeping His law. His name is higher, higher. He's the one who gives you breath. He gives you breath, breath every day. His name is higher, higher. Oh, I went a bit wrong there at the end there. Just messing around, people. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell to receive all this content, man. Yeah, the Most High gives you breath every day. So we should keep His law. So let's start with a recap. That's what I like to do at the beginning of every lesson. So COINTELPRO is an operation from the FBI. This is the prevention of a black messiah. Okay, so ask yourself why. Why would they have such an operation, man? Okay. Strongs, if you Google this, yeah, in the search engine, Strong's Concordance, yeah, and type in H1961, that code, and you'll find the creator's name. So when they took us over, and they took our writings, yeah, the Bible, not the New Testament, yeah, but the Old Testament, they basically put Lord or God there, and they replaced the creator's name. It's, if you go to Exodus chapter 3, verse 14, it says higher, higher. Well, it doesn't say higher, higher. It says I am, which translates to higher, higher, which is Paleo-Hebrew, okay? The oldest form of Hebrew. And that's the name that He gave to Moses. I'm the reincarnation of David, King of Israel. And I'm here to reclaim mine and my people's possessions, man. To bring us out of this wicked state of perpetual servitude, which they put us in, with Dumb verses 1452, another thing for you to Google. So I'm a descendant of the Jacobites, yeah. Etymology of that, sons of Jacob, yeah, that's Jacob from the Bible. His name was changed to Israel. We are the Hebrew Israelites, man. The Afro-Asiatics, yeah, we are the Shemitics. Justice for Chris Kaba, Jordan Neely, Sonja Massey, George Floyd, Robert Brooks. They practice societal racism on a people who are noble and sovereign, okay? So I want to say condolences to all their families. And, yeah, man, the Most High will bring judgment to the enemy for what they did and how they treat us. The Crusaders, the Christian Crusaders were against me and my people, man. All right. They raped, robbed and murdered us, even to this very day. And I have a historical child sex abuse case here, which I brought to their attention. When I was 11, I was sexually abused by many, many wicked people, man. Part of the JW cult, and also my family, and some of them were part of the Royal Mail. Okay, so yeah, man, the Most High will bring destruction to you all, man, for what you did and how you treat His chosen people, man. And I'm the anointed one, man, you understand? Webster's 1828 dictionary definition, if you want to Google that, man. Webster's 1828 dictionary. Yeah, the definition of what an American is, yeah. Google this for yourself. It's the copper-coloured tribes found there by the Europeans, man. Okay, so when Columbus came over to the Americas, he brought a Paleo-Hebrew Aramaic speaking interpreter to communicate with the tribes already there, okay? They're trying to make out we're from Africa, and I'm saying, no, we're not, man. No, we're not all the same. Not all skin folk are kinfolk, okay? Me and my people, yeah, we're from the Americas, man, and the surrounding areas, man, like China and that, man. And India Superior, all them places, man, on the old maps if you want to check it. So I like to encourage my followers, the ones who follow the law of the Creator, who follow the Creator higher, higher, because I'm just His spokesman. I like to encourage you to read and pray, fast and call upon higher, higher, man. So all caps on your letters, yeah, means you're dead in at sea. So remember to Google the straw man. We're the Iberians from Spain and Portugal. America is part of the Holy Lands. I say part of, yeah, because we've got many other lands as well, man. Okay, we're the original Europeans as well, man. You're swarthy, which means melanated in Old English. We've all been reincarnated, and reincarnation is part of the human cycle. So you got to stand. So going back to the straw man, you have to stand up out of that figurative sea with me, You have to say no more, man. Okay, you have to tell them, man, you all know you're sovereign, you know who you are. You're a prisoner of war, you got to tell them, man. You understand? And don't forget about April the 8th solar eclipse. Yeah, that was my birthday. The revealing of the Most Holy's Anointed One. April the 8th solar eclipse this year. And also 2017 solar eclipse, yeah. That marries together with the April the 8th, 2024 solar eclipse, and creates an X across America, which used to be Canaan, man. I've got many other books which I'll be reading from. This being one of them. They came before Columbus. You have to dodge the hijack, and also some people's research, yeah, might not be as advanced as ours, man. So they may still think and link it to, they say African because of the melanation there. But really, man, we were the indigenous to the Americas, man. Do you understand, man? I've got other books as well, which I'll be reading from, showing that we're the Jacobite prisoners who got sent out of Scotland, man, okay, in Europe and that, man. You can see the description in the back here shows that they were swarthy, dark, brown. These people were melanated people, man. And they got sent over to the West Indies. Look, one of the prisoners I took, George Hum, aged 30, marked as a black man whose colour would no doubt suit the West Indies. Yeah, West Indies, yeah, is part of India Superior, man. It was part on the old maps. Okay. It's a really good book, man. This is scholarly backed. It's by J. Macbeth Forbes, man. Jacobite Gleanings from State Manuscripts, man. And also we have this book as well. This is Memoirs of the Secret Service of John Mackay, Esquire, during the reigns of King William, Queen Anne, and King George I, man, from John Mackay, 1700s, this book. And he was a spy who went to spy on my family, the Jacobites, man. And he tells you, man, that the most of them were melanated. Take this person here, Lawrence, Earl of Rochester. He is the second son of Chancellor Hyde, Lord Claudum, and uncle to the Perfant Queen. With the true noble sovereigns, people, man. Look, John Mackay is saying that he was brown complexion, well-shaped brown complexion, about 60 years old. Now, if you go and type in him on Google, you'll probably find that he's been whitewashed, because we got took over by the Paler tribes, man. Not all so-called white people are the same, just like not all so-called black people are the same, okay? You have to understand that. So yeah, I've got some other books I'll be reading from, man. My family held we had the Kingdom of Alba, okay? With the true, hiya. There's other books I have as well. This one, which I'll be reading from other books about to show you. And also the Romans were melanated. You have this book here, Israelites, by B.S.J. Israelin. And you can see, just looking at them, man, it looks like us, man. Understand? We are the Israelites, man. Ashkenazi in the state of Jerusalem. They're not there from Japheth, okay? Right, I've done the law read. I've done the written, no. Forgive me. Where's the... Get my law book. You know what, man? I'd like to do the law first, actually, yeah. And do the Psalms after. And after this, I'll read the book of Micah. And I also wanted to read from Eric the Boy Flat Earth book. A little bit from that. It's really good. Hiya. Right, the law book. Hiya is the creator's name. You know it, man. To a judge, a thief, to pay compensation, or in certain cases suffer death. Exodus 21:16, Exodus 21:37, Exodus 21 verse 1. That he who inflicts a bodily injury shall pay monetary compensation. Exodus 21 verses 1:18 to 19. To impose a penalty of 50 shekels upon the seducer of an unbetrothed virgin, and I'm going to read that in a minute. Yeah, it's a nice book, isn't it, Dan? An unbetrothed virgin, and enforce the other rules in connection with the cases. Exodus 22 verses 15 to 16. Right, that's the law reading, people, for today. Now I'm going to go to the book of Psalms, man. Psalms 117 verses 10. All nations encompass me in the name of higher. Remember, it should say, where it says Lord, it should say higher. I crush them. This is David saying, man. Check it, man. They encompass me on every side. In the name of higher, I crushed them. They encompassed me like bees. They flared up like fire among thorns. In the name of higher, I crushed them. They all got strong faith in the living creator, man, you understand? And you man, I'm the reincarnation of David, King of Israel, man, the anointed one. Oh, back to reclaim my stuff, man, in the name of higher, man. Trust me, I will use that name because I know it's powerful, man. 13, I was hard pressed and was falling, but higher helped me. My strength and my courage is higher, and he has been my saviour. Yo, best believe that's amazing, man. Love that. Alright. Just gonna quickly go to Micah now. I did have a bookmarking which I took out by mistake. Let's see if I can find it now. Carry Hardy, you best believe, boy. Oh. Best believe it. Yo. Put in the line, they don't know. Yeah, man, let's read here. I found it. Thank you. That's my little book, guys. Higher is Israel's only hope. But I will look towards higher. I will wait for higher, my saviour. My power will hear me. Rejoice not, thou my enemies, over me, because I am fallen. I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, higher is my light. I will bear the wrath of higher because I have sinned against him, until he judge my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth into the light. I shall behold his justice, and my enemy shall behold, and she shall be covered with shame. Who said to me, where is your power? My eyes shall look down upon her. Now shall she be trodden underfoot as the mire in the streets. The day shall come that thy wall shall be built up, and in that day shall the law be far removed. In that day shall come even from Assyria to thee, and to the fortified cities, and from the fortified cities even to the river, and from sea to sea, and from mountain to mountain. And the land shall be made desolate because of the inhabitants thereof, and the fruit of their devices. Yo, the Most High there, I was telling you, man, how it's going to be, man. And something through the prophets, man. Feed thy people with thy rod, verse 14. The flock of thy inheritance, let them inheritance, them that dwell alone in the forest, in the midst of Carmel, they shall feed in Basin and Gilead according to the days of old, according to the days of the coming out of the land of Egypt. I will show him wonders. Second Exodus, the nation shall see and shall be confounded at all their strength. Yo, you're gonna see, man. You're gonna see the second Exodus happen, man. For the Afro-Asiatics, man, the Hebrew Israelites, man, and the confusion of face, man. You best believe. Watch this space, man. They shall be put the hand upon their mouth, and the ear shall be deaf. They shall lick the dust like serpents. As the creeping things of the earth, they shall be disturbed in their houses. They shall dread higher our power, and shall fear thee. Yeah, you fear us because you know the Most High is with us. That's what it is, man. You understand? You know that the Creator is with us, who is a power like unto thee, who takes away iniquity and passes by the sin of the remnant of thy inheritance. He will send his fury in no more, because he delights in mercy. He will turn again and have mercy on us. That's why I say, remnant, keep going, man. Keep serving the Creator. Keep following my ministry, man. I'm following the direction of the living Creator. I'm the high priest of Israel, man. I'm giving you that direction through the power of the Most High, higher, man. Do you understand? He will put away our iniquities, and he will cast all our sins into the bottom of the sea. Thou will perform the truth to Jacob. We are Jacob, man. Do you understand? The mercy to Abraham, which thou hast sworn to our fathers from days of old. Yo, got things to look forward to, people, man. I'm just going to quickly read from this book here, Eric the Boy Flat Earth book. You're all right, Danny. Alright, just quickly read some of this. Really good book. The Bible also backs up a flat plane. You've been lied to by Freemasons, who try and make out we live in a globe. They're trying to lie to you with the media and in films and that, man. And the truth of it is, we live in a flat stationary plane. So we're on page 28 of this book, if you have this book at home. In the second experiment, Dr. bottom. Place 7 flags along the edge of the water, each 1 mile distance from the next, with their tops positioned 5 feet above the surface. Near the last one, he also positioned a larger 8-foot staff bearing a 3-foot flag, so that its bottom aligned precisely with the tops of the other flags. He then mounted a telescope at the height of 5 feet behind the first flag and took his observations. If the Earth was a globe of 25,000 miles, each successive flag would have to decline a definite and determined amount below the last. The first and the second flag simply established the line of sight. The third flag should then fall 8 inches below the second. The fourth flag, 32 below the fifth, 6 feet. The sixth, 10 feet inches, and the seventh flag should be a clear 16 feet inches below the line of sight. Even if the Earth was a globe of 100,000 miles, an amount of easily measurable curvature should and would still be evident in this experiment. But the reality is not a single inch of curvature was detected, and the flags all lined up perfectly as consistent with a flat plane. The roundity of the Earth would necessitate the above conditions, but as they cannot be found to exist, the doctrine must be pronounced as only a simple theory, which aren't proven. Having no foundation in fact, a pure invention of misdirected genius, splendor in its comprehensiveness and bearing up upon natural phenomena, but nevertheless the mathematical and logical necessities compel its denunciation as an absolute falsehood. That's taken from Dr. Samuel Rothbosson, Zetek, Astronomy, Earth is not a globe. Dr. Rothbosson conducted several other experiments using telescopes, spirit levels, and theodolites, special precision instruments used for measuring angles in horizontal or vertical planes by positioning them at equal height, aimed at each other successively. He proved over and over the Earth to be perfectly flat for miles without a single inch of curvature. His findings caused quite a stir in the scientific community, and thanks to 30 years of his efforts, the shape of the Earth became a hot topic of debate around the turn of the 19th century. Is water level, or is it not? Was a question once asked of an astronomer. Practically yes, theoretically no, was the reply. Now, when theory does not harmonize with practice, the best thing to do is to drop the theory. It is getting too late now to say so much. The worse for facts. Drop the theory, which supposes a curved surface to standing water, is to acknowledge the facts. Whenever experiments have been tried on the surface of standing water, the surface has always been found to be level. If the Earth were a globe, the surface of all standing water would be convex. This is an experimental proof that the Earth is not a globe. That's taken from William Carpenter. 100 proofs the Earth is not a globe. Since any given body of water must have a level surface, no one part higher than another, and seeing that all our oceans, a few inland sea expected, are connected together, it follows that they are all virtually of the same level. The English Mechanic, 26th June 1896. Astronomers say the magical mechanism of gravity is what keeps all the oceans of the world stuck to the ball Earth. They say because the Earth is so massive, by virtue of this mass, it creates a magic force able to hold people, oceans, and atmosphere tightly clung to the upside of the spinning ball. Unfortunately, however, They cannot provide any practical example of this on a scale smaller than the planetary. For example, spinning wet tennis ball has the exact opposite effect, of the supposed ball Earth. Any water poured over it simply falls off the sides. True. And giving it a spin results in water flying off 360 degrees like a dog shaking after a bath. Astronomers can concede the wet tennis ball example displays the opposite effect of their supposed ball Earth, but claim that that at same unknown mass, the magic adhesive properties of gravity suddenly kick in, allowing the spinning wet tennis ball Earth to keep every drop of gravitized water stuck to the surface. Again, their theory flies in the face of all practical evidence, but they have been running with it for 500 years, so why stop now? True. If the Earth were a globe, rolling and dashing through space at the rate of 100 miles of 5 seconds of time, the water of seas and oceans could not, by any known law, be kept on its surface. The assertion that they could be retained under these circumstances being an outrage upon human understanding and cruelty. But as the Earth, that is the habitable world of dry land, is found to be standing out of the water and in the water of the mighty deep, whose circumferential boundary is ice, we may throw the statement back into the teeth of those who make it and flaunt before their faces the flag of reason and common sense, inscribed with a proof that the Earth is not a globe. William Carpenter, 100 proof the Earth is not a globe. In one portion of its long route, the great River Nile flows for 1,000 miles with a fall of only 1 foot. This is a feat which, of course, would be a sheer impossibility if the Earth had spherical curvature. Many other rivers, including the Congo in West Africa, the Amazon in South America, and the Mississippi in North America, all flow for thousands of miles in a direction totally incompatible with the supposed globality of the Earth as well. Rivers run down to the sea because of the inclination of their beds, rising at an altitude above sea level, in some cases thousands of feet above the sea. They follow the easiest route to their level. The sea, the Paraná and Paraguay in South America, are navigatable for over 2,000 miles, and their waters run the same way until they find their level of stability where the sea tides begin. But if the world were a globe, the Amazon in South America, that flows always in the easterly direction, would sometimes be running uphill and sometimes down according to the movement of the globe. Then the Congo in West Africa, that always pursues a westerly course to the sea, would in the same manner be running alternately up and down. When that point of the globe exactly between them was up, they would both be running up, although in opposite directions. And when the globe took half a turn, they would both be running down. We know from practical experiment that water will find its level and cannot by any possibility remain other than level or flat or horizontal, whatever term they use to express the idea. It is therefore quite out of the range of possibility that rivers could do as they would have to do on a globe. That's Thomas Winship, Tech Cosmology. Whoever heard of a river in any part of its course flowing uphill. Yet this would require to do where the earth, if the earth was a globe. Rivers like the Mississippi, which flow from the north southwards towards the equator, would need, according to modern astronomic theory, to run upwards as the earth at the equator is said to bulge out considerably more, or in other words, is higher than any at other parts. Thus, the Mississippi, in its immense course of over 3,000 miles, would have to ascend 11 miles before it reached the Gulf of Mexico. David Warlord, Scott, Terra Firma. Very interesting facts they're bringing out there, people, man. From King David Ministry, man. I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to go to page 32 next time, man. But yeah, I'm going to read from other books as well. So we can get the drop from other books as well, man. You understand? All the books to prove who we are as a people and how they're lying about lots of stuff, man. We've been took over by gatekeepers, and I'm here to tell you the truth, man, and other people too. Keep on the grind, keep being kind, people, man. Till next time, from King David's peaceful, scholarly backed musical ministry, man. Shalom, peace.